Stranger Things 2 is the sequel series to the pop culture phenomenon that was Stranger Things, the first season. And I absolutely love that first season of Stranger Things, so I expected very good things from this. And I'm going to put a spoiler warning on this video if you haven't seen this season, because there are a few things I want to mention that do involve heavy spoilers, so you have been warned. The cast is once again phenomenal. Millie Bobby Brown is even better this time, which is a very, very tough feat, and is perfectly paired with David Harbour, who explores Hopper's more fatherly side this time after the loss of his daughter that we found out about at the end of the first season. Wolfhard, Matarazzo and McLaughlin are great again, and Sadie is a great addition to their so-called party. Winona Ryder is less compelling this time as a character, but she gives an equally good and thrilling performance. And Noah Schnapp, as Will, has way more to do, and scenes where he is overtaken by the Mind Flayer and being used as the Mind Flayer's puppet, I guess, are fantastic and are actually genuinely creepy in the way he uses eyes and moves. It's just fantastic. And Max's older antagonistic brother is so brilliantly detestable, and the scene in the penultimate episode where we see why her brother is so mean is just absolutely astounding, and is one of my absolute favourite scenes in the season and completely changed my perspective on him. I still didn't like him, but it really changed the way I viewed him as a character. And the visual effects have significantly improved this time around, and there are some dazzling images because of this. The Demogorgons/Demodogs look slimy, devilish and evil, and the Mind Flayer's design is incredibly imposing and just completely takes over the screen whenever you see it. And the direction from the Duffer brothers and from everyone else this time who directed an episode has improved too. There are even more fantastic memorable shots, but there is less of an atmosphere throughout and only in certain moments this time, which is disappointing because that's one of my favourite things about the first season. The relationships between the characters get a lot more time to shine, and they are fantastically played out. The script uses them really well for some fantastic dramatic moments. And the love triangles in this aren't boring either. They're very naturally fleshed out and they progress in a very natural way, unlike some of the very forced love triangles we get in films every now and then. And this season benefits from an absolutely sensational finale, which is one of the top 3 episodes in the whole show. It's thrilling, riveting and intense and euphoric, and the snowball ending scenes are absolute perfection. I couldn't have asked for a better way for them to end this season. And Sean Astin's Bob is a wonderful, loving character who you just want to give a hug because he's so nice, and he's brilliantly played by Astin in such a nice, friendly way. His death is harrowing, but its impact is lessened quite a bit by the really dumb horror movie moment that causes it, where he just stands there for a bit when he's out of the demidog's way. He just decides to stand there for a bit and stare, and then he gets killed. And his death is so harrowing, and it really, really hit me. But its impact was lessened so much by the stupidity of that small little moment, which almost ruined it. Not quite, but almost. And the score is once again absolutely euphoric and stunning, but it gets a lot less moments where it stands out and has a chance to shine this season, which is a real shame as it is a highlight of season 1 for me. And it is fantastic and you can occasionally hear it, but it doesn't have as much of a chance to do its thing, to play its part as it did in the first season. And there is a significant dip in the middle section of the season, where it drops its energy and momentum completely for a couple, maybe 3 episodes. And there's the infamous episode 7 at this point, which isn't that bad an episode, until the end of it when it is all rendered basically pointless, apart from one very small moment in the final episode. And there is also a lot less mystery and tension and atmosphere, which was a large part of what made season 1 so good and just so intense and amazing. And I guessed things ages before the characters did, and it was just frustrating seeing them take 2, 3, sometimes even 4 episodes to realise something very simple I had gotten maybe an episode after something was introduced. For example, I realised that Dart was a baby demi creature towards the end of the first episode he was in, and then Dustin only realised it 3 episodes later, which was just infuriating. And part of Eleven's journey this season is made pointless by the fact that she spends 2 episodes with her mother, finds her sister in episode 7, and then she just abandons it all, goes back to her friends, and she's the same old 11, just a bit more powerful and knows how to harness her powers a bit more, making all of the stuff with her mother pointless, and she could have been doing much, much more interesting and just better stuff, which is really annoying because she had such a fantastic arc in the first one, but she is still a fantastic character this time regardless. And this season has a much bigger sense of scale, which it doesn't overdo, and it really works in its favour by the end of it, especially in the finale when 11 starts to close the gate. There were some absolutely incredible shots, which I literally have ingrained in my mind because of the finale and the big sense of scale that this season has. I'm going to be giving Stranger Things Season 2 an 8.5 out of 10. I will be reviewing Season 3 when that comes out, so do expect a review for that just a week or so after July the 4th, the date it's released. And you can check out my review for Stranger Things Season 1 right now in the description. That was my review of Stranger Things 2, and I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.